When you want to create a job, there are two places to do it in JobTread, off of a customer account or on the job directory. Let's look at the customer account first. I'm going to go into my customer account, like this test residence, and then from here, I'm going to assign them a job. On the top right of the screen, you will see a plus job button. Once we click into there, you're going to get a new job pop up. This will have a lot of standard fields as well as your custom fields that you've created in your settings. So first up, you're going to choose your location. The primary location will auto-fill in here, but if this customer account has multiple locations, you can click and choose others from the drop-down or create a new one on the fly. JobTread will automatically give you a job number. This follows in the logic that you set in your settings, and it gives every single job a unique job number in order to legally differentiate them all. And then you get to give the job its own name and whatever description you need in here. Next up, you get to decide if the job is fixed price, cost plus, or a spec build. And then down at the bottom, you get into any custom fields you have from your settings. I have status and project manager set up for me, so I can go ahead and fill those out. And I can say the status of the job is that there's an appointment set, and then the project manager, we can input any project manager that you have created to this custom field. If you're integrated into QuickBooks, you can look into those integration settings to see a few more options populate for you. And then finally, you can upload a cover photo. This cover photo will populate for your customer and vendor portals, and it'll be the default photo for any of your design pages for customer and vendor orders, unless you override the default. You can choose something here like the outside of a house so that your vendors and field workers know where to go. You can choose something like plans or renderings for your customer to really intrigue them, anything that you would like that pertains to this specific job. And I went ahead and put in this kitchen rendering because I think it looks cool. Now we can click Create Job, and the job has been created. There's a second way to do this, like I mentioned, and that's at your Jobs directory. So from your main navigation, go into Jobs, and then here on the top right of your screen, you'll see Plus Job. And when you click into here you're going to create a customer at the same time you create a job. So you might want to do this when you've already had a lead who's ready to be converted to a customer and you're ready to get going with the job. Whereas the way that I just showed you off the customer account, that might have been when you were working a lead through the sales process and now you're finally ready to award them a job. So it just depends on your workflow and where your lead or customer is in the process. But here on this new job pop-up, you will either choose a customer or create a new customer, fill in the location and job details that you saw before. If you go to create a new customer, you'll see a longer drop-down to add a customer and add a location here. If you have any questions about jobs or customers, feel free to check out our help desk for all of our articles and videos related to those topics. Plus, you can always reach out to your customer success manager and you can email us, support@jobtread.com. Thank you.